Pepe coin holders? I've got a video for you guys, some breaking news on Pepe coin. Today we're going to be talking about where Pepe is headed and, in my opinion, where I think this overall market is going to take Pepe, because right now the altcoins have been absolutely beaten and battered, and I think we're getting ready to see a little bit more clarity in this market. Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Maxi. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's hop in this video. All right, guys, so we are starting off here on the Pepe 4-hourly time frame, and we are flirting with this level, and we're respecting it. This is the overall bull trend for Pepe, this yellow line. When you zoom out here and you look at the daily time frame, you kind of get a better picture of where we're at. Man, we are playing with it. And guys, you know, this would be a perfect time for a bounce, in my honest opinion. Now, that doesn't mean that it has to happen, but this would be, if there's a time to see altcoins bounce, it would be now. It would be this upcoming week. In this next weekly candle closure, I would expect alts to be higher. And if they're not higher, I will say that, hey guys, we're probably looking like we are getting ready to be trading sideways and more of a corrective period for a longer period of time. Now, a lot of people have talked about a altcoin season in Q4 of 2025, and that is possible. We'll probably get a lot more clarity of if this altcoin season is going to get kicked down the road or not within this next week. So this is kind of a make or break week, guys. It's really important that you're paying attention right now. But regardless, right now is a great time to be taking advantage of this volatility. If we break down, it's probably a good idea to short. And if we break to the upside, we see a bounce, we're probably getting ready to see continuation of the upside. So if you want, take advantage in the description box below or the pinned comment down below. We have a $5,000 sandbox to Blowfin, as well as 15% off all trading fees for the lifetime of your account. It is a limited time offer. Take advantage of it, guys. Even if you don't want to trade right now, you'll get grandfathered into that 15% off all trading fees. And on top of that, they are doing a trading competition, and I'm creating a little bit of a team. If you guys want to join my team, click the link down below, sign up, you'll be on my team. And if we have the highest PNL, the most trading volume, and the most profit, we can split a trading pool of up to $5.6 million. It's pretty crazy. So check that out down below. So where is Pepe here? Pepe is sitting at rank 30. It is up a nice 10% in the past 7 days, getting a little bit of relief after literally it feels like an eternity, but only about 2 weeks of brutal selling off. Sitting at a $4 billion market. We got a little bit of a bounce. Just when I started making this video, we were below $4 billion. So we're seeing a little bit of a bounce here, sitting at nearly $1 billion 24-hour volume. That's okay right now. And it's actually pretty good seeing it moving to the upside and seeing the price increase. That is very, very good. But as of right now, guys, like looking at Pepe, this is... I don't want to be that clickbait guy, but like this is a make or break moment for Pepe and really for all the altcoins across the board. We're going to talk about Ethereum here in a little bit, because Ethereum really is the canary in the coal mine, if you will. You need to be paying attention to Ethereum to get a general gauge of where altcoins are going to be headed here. And if we see Ethereum sell off more here, we probably see alts really break down. That's why I'm saying, guys, I would not be opposed to the idea of hedging against spot bags with leveraged short positions. But when you look at Bitcoin dominance, right, this is all the money invested in crypto that's invested in Bitcoin versus all the other coins. And we're sitting at 61.73% right now. We are officially above the high in November on a weekly candle closure. Pretty incredible to see that, guys. Now the question is, is this a fake out getting put back into this? Is this a blow off top? Is this the peak for Bitcoin dominance? I would argue that there's a chance of that. There's a decent chance of that. Now maybe we just continue to grind up to 65, 70%. I think 70% is pretty aggressive. But there is a chance here that we grind up and altcoin season gets kicked down the road until Q4 2025. There is a chance of that. I want to show you guys over on Crypto Twitter. Follow me at 333BlackC. I say, pile in the shorts, pile them on. The squeeze will be filled with glory. Breaking news for Ethereum. Speculators have built the largest ETH short position in history, my friends. The largest short position in history on the indicator for altcoins, okay? When ETH is down, altcoins are bleeding down. And when ETH starts being bearish, it's bearish for alts. When ETH is making big moves and getting candle closures over important resistance levels, aka $4,000, it's signal that altcoins are going to perform really well, and we're going into altcoin season. The biggest short in Ethereum's history being built right now after a massive capitulation event is, I know from people that are inexperienced would say, oh my gosh, all the big players think that it's all over, that Ethereum is going to zero. But I would argue that this is signal that we are close to the bottom. Wherever there's liquidity, wherever there's the most painful move to be made to make the most money, to chase that liquidity, is usually the move that happens. And that would be having Ethereum move to the upside, my friends. And I do think based on looking on Pepe, it does look like there's a good chance that we are bottoming here. Even though Market Cipher looks a little bit bearish, I will say, you see money flow coming to the downside, but you look at the overall support, you look at the weekly time frame, money flow is still green. Money flow is still green here. We could easily start to come up here and slowly grind our way and make our way higher. I would not be surprised at all. There's just a lot of uncertainty when it comes to risk on assets right now, guys. There's a lot of uncertainty. All these tariffs, that's the narrative too, all these tariffs, and people are waiting for quantitative easing to happen. These rate hikes need to be cuts. Like, there's a lot of uncertainty going on. But I will say, when you look at others.d, so this is all the money invested in all the altcoins, excluding the top 10, we are at the same level where we are at right now that we were at in November of 2020, 5 years ago. Absolutely insane. If you were to tell me that we would be here right now from 5 years ago, I would say, no way. No way. This is a different type of cycle, guys. Money is not as free as it once was in the past cycles. Now, I'm not going to say that it's over, and I'm not going to say that this time we're not going to see an altcoin season, because it's not over until the fat lady sings, guys. It's not over until the bear market is here. I'm going to say that I'm not confident in saying that it's over until the end of 2025. That's about 12, 11 months from now, guys. I do believe that. I'm not confident in saying that we're not going to see Jerome Powell pivot and start quantitative easing, or see world governments start to buy Bitcoin, and all of a sudden Bitcoin's at $1 million. It could happen. Is it probable? No. In a year? No. But can it happen? Yes, it can happen. It can happen. You look at Bitcoin right now, and we are still in bullish posturing. We are still in bullish posturing, looking for a bounce very soon. If we close below this on this next week, I would say that, okay, it looks like we need to consolidate and break down further for a longer corrective period. Guys, I do think a lot weighs in on this next week. I do. I think that next week's candle closure will be a good indication of where this market is headed in the upcoming months for the rest of February into March, maybe even into April. We'll have to see. But I do think that we're going to have a direction get chosen in the next week here. So you need to be paying very close attention if you're a Pepe coin bull. In the meantime, I do think that it's important to hedge against your spot bags. Sign up to Blowfin. I think it's good to protect yourself. Short to hedge, not short to just profit, short to hedge, guys, to protect your bags. And I do think that we will have a clear idea. Maybe it's time to catch some knives. Maybe it's time to limit order in when a big wick comes down, and then we're off to the races. But pay very close attention to this next week, guys. I think we're going to have a clear idea of where Pepe and all these altcoins are going to be going. So if you like this type of content, please hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel right now. Follow me, 333blackc on Instagram and Twitter. And that's all I got for you guys. If you want to join that trading competition as well, sign up down below. I'm pretty excited about it. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Maybe we can make some big money. We'll see what happens. But that's all I got for you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.